everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks will put total leather and will get started. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush, and this quarterback was going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a spin! That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
The give on the inside. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on first and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it.
Touchdown, Rebels! What a catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown Dart. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. A first down for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Ducks in the hurry up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Coming up.
And here comes the offense on second down.
325.
Back to throw, it's Gabriel. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Touch pass on the run. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ole Miss 7, Oregon 0.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Oregon.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working that left side. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Off play action. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Pulls it in. It's Wells. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give to the tailback. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. To throw, it's Dart. Throwing right. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the air, it's Gabriel. Discards a man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. They're scrambling to get to the line quickly for this big 4th down attempt. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He's going for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Whittington. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Jukes his way for more. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 2.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Now, 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 14, Oregon 0.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man quickly. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Dart. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stop the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Ball is free. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back and you put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback checking the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
Already find a hole in that secondary. Afterburners coming. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
And they will score! Touchdown, Oregon! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First and 10 for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get it done.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They go to the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. On the run, still looking. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And they're looking for a 4th quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's not going to get in. The 2-point conversion attempt is stopped, and we remain tied here in the final seconds. I'll just simply ask, what were they thinking? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Back to throw, it's Dart. He's got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after that completion. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for a deep man. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Rebels! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very